Mega CAMERUPT is a one-shot machine with a base 145 special attack and the ability Sheer Force that increases his damage by 30%. Everybody is sleeping on this spread attacker sweeper. Now, even though he hits extremely hard, he is also extremely slow, as in tied for the slowest mon in the format with Torkoal, which means to make him as strong as possible, we have to use him in Trick Room. Luckily for us, we have the best Trick Room core on the planet. We have Armor Tail for a draft and Scrappy Kangaskhan to guarantee Trick Room gets set up. We have the best Trick Room sweepers in the game of Fairy Feather Sylveon and Adamant King Gambit. In a new addition to the team, a specially bulky Arachnid with Wide Guard to handle every single unfavorable weather matchup such as sand, sun, and rain. Drop a like if you're enjoying my Pokemon Champions videos. Subscribe with notifications on if you want to watch me try to get to champion rank next week. And while y'all do that, let's break down this team. And here is our Mega CAMERUPT Trick Room team. As mentioned, our main Trick Room setup is Scrappy Fake Out Kangaskhan and Colberberry Armor Tail for a draft. That means you can always live a Kowtow Cleave. It means you can always live a Dark Pulse from Mega Blastoise. Getting your Trick Room setup is super easy. And let's say they have someone who negates Fake Out like Armor Tail for a draft, or maybe Queen's Majesty Serena. Then in those scenarios, you could start Arachnid, you could start King Gambit, or you could start Sylveon and get Trick Room set up with the threat of KOing one of their Pokemon. Our movesets for the most part are pretty standard, so I want to talk a little bit about our stat spread, specifically Arachnid. Normally on Arachnid, we literally just go 252 HP and 252 defense. But this Arachnid was added to the team specifically to counter sand and sun matchups. For sand matchups, we already have a beefy defense as a base defense stat, and Arachnid already has a favorable matchup with a Stab, Water Bubble, Mystic Water, Liquidation that literally one-shots Excadrill. I'm pretty sure it can one-shot T-Tar depending on how it's built. And in this slot, we actually had Mega Blastoise at first, but I found that because of the ability Water Bubble, Arachnid is actually way better into Charizard than Mega Blastoise is. So you'll see in the games, you never really bring Arachnid unless it's against one of those weather teams. And when you are facing one of those teams, the Itsy Bitsy Spider does a lot of work. We also have Sunny Day on for a draft to help in those sand matchups, but mainly because after we set up Trick Room, all we want to do is set up Sunny Day for CAMERUPT and then have for a draft fall over ideally. That way we get a super high special attack mon in the sun with a base 150 eruption that is just going to absolutely nuke everything. You're going to see it does over 50% damage to even targets that are not very effective like Garchomp, to water types like Blastoise. Like, it just does a ton of damage. And then to synergize with Sunny Day, we also have Mystical Fire on Sylveon that not only is going to be a boosted move because of the sun, but it also lowers people's special attack. So if we run into an unfavorable matchup for CAMERUPT, or just a matchup that kind of stalls CAMERUPT like Charizard, we could just nerf his damage while we continue to output sheer force boosted heat waves. Now that's just the basics. We have a ton of games showcasing exactly what you can do with this team, so let's get into it. And here is the team that is going to bring out Mega CAMERUPT's true potential. In the Arachnid slot, we actually had Mega Blastoise for a while, but I found that I was just kind of relying on Mega Blastoise too much to call it a Mega CAMERUPT team. And also, Arachnid can dominate the two matchups that CAMERUPT cannot, which is Sand and Sun. Now right here, it looks like we're playing a Rain team. The good news is we have Sunny Day on for a draft, so all we're going to do is go for a draft Kangaskhan. We're going to set up Trick Room. We'll be fine there. And then we're obviously going CAMERUPT. And in the back, I think Sylveon here. Yeah, I think Sylveon is the best into their team for sure. They have a bunch of special attackers, so if we get a Calm Mind up, that's it. Like, literally, Incineroar is the only physical attacker, and I doubt he's bringing him in a Rain matchup. So yeah, I think our core 4 with off-brand Torkoal is going to be really good. I love Mega CAMERUPT even more than Torkoal. He hits so much harder, it's insane. Obviously, because we're using a Mega Evolution on him, he's supposed to hit harder. Now, let's see what he starts. It's Sableye and Archaludon. Okay, that's good. That means he can't switch in Archaludon into our Fake Out, which a lot of people like to do. Now, I'm guessing he wants to click Rain Dance Electro Shot. I could just Fake Out Archaludon just to make sure. Honestly, I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, look, I'm going to Trick Room. I'm going to Fake Out Archaludon just to make sure nothing happens. Because Sableye, the only thing he can do is click either Light Screen Reflect or Rain Dance. And I don't care about either of those because I low-key want him to click Rain Dance. That way I could click Sunny Day the next turn and then I could bait him. So yeah, I'm fine with this. Fake Out. We're going to boost his defense. It doesn't matter. We have Mega CAMERUPT. Sableye uses Reflect. Okay, cool. I want him to click Rain Dance. Once he clicks Rain Dance, will be good. Yeah, Trick Room goes out. That's beautiful. All right, now all we're going to do here is we're going to Sunny Day because I'm thinking he's going to click Rain Dance. So yeah, we're going to Sunny Day and then we are going to Last Resort into Sableye. We need Sableye gone. So yeah, Sunny Day, Last Resort into Sableye. Bro, a better play low-key would have been to Sunny Day and then switch in Mega CAMERUPT. That would have been an insane play. That's if I truly believe it's going to be Rain Dance Electro Shot, which it is. Okay, so yeah, that would have been my best play. Now we're just going to play Mind Game. So this is fine. So we click Sunny Day. Yeah, that's obviously going to go first. Sorry, buddy, you're stuck into Electro Shot. Last Resort comes out. Ton of damage to Sableye. That's perfect. I doubt Sableye has Protect, so we can just do it again. He's locked into Electro Shot. So yeah, our best play definitely would have been to throw in Mega CAMERUPT there. We thought of it after we clicked. If it was Pokemon Showdown, we definitely would have done that play. But it's fine either way. We're good. Do I care where this Electro Shot's going into? Not really, because if I protect for Ridgeraff, then things could turn out bad for us. So I'm just going to click Sunny Day again, just in case Sableye wants to get some final value. I'm going to go Last Resort into Sableye. Withdrew Sableye. Okay, that's fine. Into who? Is that Pelipper? Yep. Okay, good thing we clicked Sunny Day again. Yeah, sorry, buddy. You're not getting this rain up. I hate to tell you. So Sunny Day comes out. We get a ton of damage into Pelipper as well. So Last Resort comes out. How much? Not bad. All right, 53. Electro Shot into... Was it for Ridgeraff? Okay, so Sunny Day was still good. I'm not mad at it. We could have protected, but who cares? Okay, the problem is he's either going to protect Pelipper or withdraw it. I'm just going to Psychic into this slot, and I kind of want to switch in Mega CAMERUPT now. Yeah, I'm down with this. I want to switch in Mega CAMERUPT. So he protects. Yeah, we figured. Hopefully it's not a Steel move. Psychic. What does he do? Is it into Ridgeraff? Dragon Pulse into Ridgeraff. Okay, that's perfectly fine. That's not going to KO. I wish it did, honestly. It would be better if it KO'd. We'd get Sylveon in at the same time. But, yeah, now we just Psychic here. Probably Earth Power. Yeah, I think we Earth Power Archaludon. You know what? Just in case it's sturdy, because we haven't seen what he is, I'm going to Psychic. I think it's going to be Wide Guard Pelipper. That's my prediction. It could be Protect and Switch, though, which would feel bad. But I think it's going to be Wide Guard. No, it's Protect and Switch. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, he's Protect and Switching. Okay, well, we called that wrong. I mean, there was two options. I figured it'd be Wide Guard. Yeah. All right, good play. He's going to set up Light Screen, most likely, because he knows we have Sunny Day. So I think he sets up Light Screen here. Reflect wore off. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Okay, so the good news is what we can do is we can... Okay, yeah, because he could Rain Dance. I'm trying to think. Okay, so I could throw in Kangaskhan and I could Protect here. That'd be a safe play. But I also kind of want to Earth Power into him because what else is he going to do? It could be Rain Dance Electro Shot, but he wouldn't do that into CAMERUPT. If anything, it would be Rain Dance Steel move, and that won't KO either. Yeah, so I'm Earth Powering either way. He might be worried about Ridgeraff setting up Trick Room too, so this might just be a free move into Archaludon. Withdrew. Wow, is it Pelipper? Sinistra. Huh, interesting. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with this. Obviously, like, we Earth Powered into a Grass type, but I'm saying, like, I'm fine with this because, like, what is he going to do? Like, he has no pressure now. Encore into what? I was Earth Powering anyway, so that's fine. Wait, oh my gosh, did he predict the switch or does he not know about Armor Tip? That's the one thing, like, you can never know. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna Fake Out into Sableye. Yeah, I kind of want Sableye down. Nah, he might switch. Okay, so Fake Out into Sinistra. We'll throw in Sylveon here. No. Okay, I'm fine with this. Fake Out into Sinistra, switch into Sylveon. I'm not gonna lie, this game went off the ropes simply because I didn't call that switch from Pelipper, but we're still fine. Fake Out comes out. I don't really care what Sableye does. Light Screen. Okay, good. So Sableye's gonna want to Encore my Kangaskhan into Fake Out. This is exactly why I did this play, because now we can throw in CAMERUPT and we can Calm Mind, and then we can bait him next turn. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. I could bait him next turn into clicking Encore on a Sylveon by throwing in Ridgeraff. Okay, I'm fine with this. We're just gonna play games with this Sableye is basically what we're trying to do. All right, so Kangaskhan comes out, going to CAMERUPT. It's gonna be Encore. I'm like 99% sure. Let's see. Withdrew Sinistra into what? Pelipper? Is that Pelipper? Archaludon. Oh, that feels bad for him. Rain Dance. Okay, so it wasn't Encore. We Calm Mind. Calm Mind goes up. All right, cool. Yeah, no, we won the game. Now all we do is throw in for Ridgeraff, and we just Hyper Voice, and that should just be game. I'm not sure if for Zellyberry he lives. I honestly don't care, but we'll see. So yeah, we throw in for Ridgeraff. We Hyper Voice. Honestly, Encoring me in a Calm Mind would go against him because he has all special attackers. But either way, we'll do this just to be safe. As long as he doesn't get a crit, this game should be over. He withdrew. Wow. Okay. So is it Encore? Is he Encoring me again? Pelipper will go down here if he Encored. I know it's Light Screen. We'll see though. So for Ridgeraff. Encore. All right, yeah, good. All right, we played Mind Games. It took longer than I thought because we didn't predict that switch. We thought it was going to be Wide Guard, but I mean, now we're in a dominant position. We don't even need speed control. Yeah, oh my gosh, double KO. Let's go, Sylveon, the GOAT. We didn't get to show off CAMERUPT this game. Obviously, he was playing double Rain, so it was a little harder, but I mean, we played it masterfully other than that one turn, so I'm not too mad at it. We're up one as long as he doesn't get a crit, so yeah, Sinistra and Archaludon cannot take us out as long as he doesn't get a crit. I honestly think it's going to be a double up into Sinistra, but either way, I'm just going to click Trick Room Boom and Hyper Voice. Double up does not KO anyways, so I'm fine with this. We also still have Kangaskhan and CAMERUPT. He kind of has to pick his poison. Either we get a Hyper Voice off and Sinister goes down. Electro Shot, okay. Yeah, so who are you going into? Is it Sylveon? Oh, you went into Farigiraf. Okay. Interesting. Alright, you didn't want Trick Room up, but it doesn't matter at this point. What is Sinister gonna do? Is it just Machigacha? Okay. And it missed. It wouldn't have done any damage. We're up 1. Hyper Voice comes out, and yeah. Oh, Sinister lit. Wow, Light Screen went off right there. The good news is we have Fake Out, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we could fake. I'm pretty sure we're faster on Kangaskhan as well. Like, our last resort's gonna go before his Electro Shot. Does he protect Sinister? Probably. You know what? I could just make the safest play of this. I could Fake Out into him and then a Hyper Voice, because what is Sinister gonna do? If Sinister Machigachas and gets a burn, I'm not gonna lie, he might just be like the most blessed person ever. He might not have Protect on Sinister, but yeah, he didn't have Protect. Okay, that's fine. We faked out into him. That should just be game. We're gonna get enough damage to where it doesn't matter. So let's see. Machigacha. Rage. Sir, come on, bro. come on, bro. What do we do? You can't Rage Powder or Fake Out. Alright, Hyper Voice comes out. Yeah, good game. Alright, this game went way longer than it needed to be off of that one turn, but at least we played that game very well. Is that a surrender? Leftovers, okay. Light Screen wore off. Yeah, by the way, that's why he was doing so little damage. Alright, battle ended to a forfeit. We won our very first game. Not bad. Little longer than I would like. It's definitely not what we're trying to do with this team. We're definitely trying to like set up Trick Room and just like roll over teams, but it's fine. Alright, so 1 game streak, and we'll see how high we can go. Okay, so now we're playing a snow team. He's got Whimsicott. If he brings Whimsicott, he literally just auto loses. Whimsicott can do nothing into my team. King Gambit has a decent matchup into some mons, but overall, I mean, it's like half his mons. Like, he's good in half his mons, and he's terrible in half his mons. For example, King Gambit's good into Whimsicott, it's good into Frostlass, and it's good into Glamora, but it's really bad into Corviknight, really bad into Garchomp, really bad into Incineroar. Actually, it is kind of good in Incineroar, because we do have Defiant. Huh. Okay, how do I want to do this? I definitely want CAMERUPT. Okay, but if I bring CAMERUPT, I have to bring Sylveon, because I need Garchomp to be handled. Okay, so yeah, so sadly, King Gambit is good here. I still can't bring him. So yeah, Kangaskhan, CAMERUPT, Sylveon for a draft should be fine. We only bring Arachnoid into Sun and Sand matchups for the most part. Unless obviously he's running like a 6-fire team trying to be a fire type gym leader. You know, like there's some outliers in 1600 to 1800. But yeah, here we go. So 1729, 1649. Okay, so we're higher. Frostlass Garchomp is interesting. Okay, I kind of just want to fake out Frostlass. I know Frostlass is most likely going to protect, but I don't want a Roarville going up. I think it's going to be Frostlass protect Garchomp Rock Slide, or maybe Frostlass protect Garchomp Earthquake. I just don't want a Roarville going up, but I also don't want to get Rock Slide flinched. Okay, I kind of want to pick my poison here. Dude, I know it's going to be protect Frostlass. I know it, but you know, I just don't want it. I don't care. I'll take the damage. I really can't. I don't want a Roarville going up. So Frostlass Mega Evolves does not mean that it won't protect. We'll see. Sometimes you just got to pick your poison. Like, I honestly think it's going to be Rock Slide, Blizzard, or it's going to be a Roarville, Earthquake, Protect Earthquake. One of the two. Let's see. Okay, so no Protect, so it probably was a Roarville. Actually, we'll see here. Is it Rock Slide? Dragon Tail. Bro, did it miss? Oh my gosh, Dragon Tail would have been so good. I feel bad for him. Yeah, sometimes they have a Dragon Tail Garchomp. I'm never reading into that, bro. It's so niche. I feel bad for him. He would have stopped my Trick Room, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Frostlass is in KO range now. Okay, I'm gonna Last Resort here, and I'm gonna Sunny Day. I do want to switch in CAMERUPT, but I want to get damage on Garchomp first, so yeah, I'm gonna Sunny Day here, just in case he keeps Frostlass in and protects. Yeah, okay, I figured. Alright, so we got Sunny Day up. That's good. We want damage on Garchomp simply so we could throw in CAMERUPT, because he will not stay in this next turn with Garchomp if we do this. So yeah, Last Resort comes out. It's a good thing we didn't just throw in CAMERUPT, because this is definitely an Earthquake. Citrus Berry, that's fine. He still goes down to another Last Resort. Dragon. Okay. Oh, wait, please. Bring in CAMERUPT. Bring in CAMERUPT. Why would you do this? After I set up Trick Room, I want for a draft gone. Why would you ever do that? Please be CAMERUPT. No! Why would it be Sylveon? I mean, it's good. I just want to show off CAMERUPT. Obviously, Sylveon's good here. I'm Last Resorting here, and I'm Calm Minding. I'm guessing it's Protect Garchomp Switch. And even if it isn't, what is Garchomp gonna do? I really don't care. So, oh wow, Switch Frostlass. Wait, why am I surprised? I literally just called this. Am I real? Alright, so yeah, we have Scrappy. Intimidate does nothing. We get our Calm Mind off, which is good. Garchomp protects. Okay, yeah, so we called that right. I don't know why I acted surprised. I literally said Switch Frostlass, Protect Garchomp. I don't know. Whatever. Calm Mind comes out. We Last Resorted into Incineroar for some damage. Now all we're gonna do is throw in Farigiraf for this fake out, and we Hyper Voice, and that should be game. Last Resort comes out. We are not down one. So, oh my gosh, that was a crit. That was definitely a crit. Yep. He would not have gone down to that. The crit didn't matter though. I want to make sure like that was clear. The crit didn't matter. It mattered for the KO, but I mean, we would have thrown in Farigiraf and Hyper Voice, and the game was over anyways. He would have been down 40%, and then I'm up one. So yeah, unfortunate game for him missing Dragon Tail. That definitely mattered. That crit did not. So 2-game win streak. We won. I will never predict Garchomp Dragon Tail ever, so that's unfortunate. All right, so I've decided not to show the last game because my opponent was clearly new to the game. They used like Encore on Whimsicott into Furidraft. And then after they saw I had Armor Tail, they used another prankster move in Armor. Like the person just wasn't that good at the game, so I don't want to rag on them. Plus, there's nothing to learn from that game. The only thing that upsets me is that CAMERUPT got 4 KOs that game, but I don't think it's like fair to show it. Now, what is this? This person is also using Mega CAMERUPT. They're also using Mega Crabrawler. I love that Pokemon. I actually have to make a Trick Room team for next season with Crabrawler, bro, because I absolutely love that Pokemon. But okay, Trick Room Mirror, but we have the faster Mon, so I think that we don't even set up Trick Room, to be honest. I think instead we literally just go King Gambit and Sylveon. He has no Fake Out user, so he has no guaranteed Trick Room. So yeah, King Gambit and Sylveon. If he starts his Intimidate user, we're up 2, which would be really good. And then in the back, we can go Mega CAMERUPT just in case he gets Trick Room off somehow. Maybe he goes like Rage Powder to get it off. And I think we go Arachnid, to be honest. Yes, we could have Fake Out easily with Kangaskhan, but low-key, I could just start Kangaskhan too and just Fake Out. Yeah, I thought he had Oranguru, not whatever. All right, whatever, that's fine. We could have started Kangaskhan and just faked out his Trick Room user to make sure, but it's fine. I think Sylveon and King Gambit will be able to handle this. But yeah, again, we're gonna get back. Oh, 3-game win streak each. But again, we're gonna get back into posting Pokemon Champions content pretty consistently. I just have to finish this tournament for this next game I'm in, and okay, wow, we are gonna get a Defiant boost, I think. Actually, wait, no, it might be Rockhead. I think I'm, yeah, mistaken the arc. Oh, nope, it's Intimidate. Okay, well, we're boosted on King Gambit, so that's very unfortunate for him. Now, he is faster than us, so I do think we actually have to protect. And depending on how his King Gambit, this could be bad for us, because obviously he's starting a one-hit KO on our King Gambit, and he's also, wait, we're Sash though, right? Okay, we're Sash, he's not gonna expect that. So you know what? I'm actually just gonna, I think Iron Head is the strongest move, right? Oh no, Kowtow is. Okay, so we'll go Kowtow into here, because he's not gonna expect it, and I honestly think we just Hyper Voice. Can we switch in somebody here? We'll switch in Arachnid. I'm not sure. I don't know the speed tiers, so we'll see. He might even protect King Gambit. I just don't want Sylveon to go down to an Iron Head. So Flare Blitz, yeah, we figured this, but we are sashed, so okay, didn't even go down. I doubt he doubles into King Gambit. That'd be really weird. Let's see. Kowtow. Okay, so ours is faster, even though we're down speed, so it is a speed tie. Wow, we KO'd Arcanine. Beautiful. And what does he do? Was it Iron Head? It was Iron Head. Okay, so we called this right. Iron Head into Arachnid. All right, cool. That does nothing. So that's good. Our Arachnid isn't as defense bulky as it usually is in our other teams. Let's see. What is Chad? Crabrawler. He probably has Mach Punch, huh? Okay, so we actually have to take out Crabrawler somehow now. How do I want to do this? Low-key, I think we're gonna go into here. Yeah, he has Mach Punch Crabrawler. This is such a weird set. Like, once we get CAMERUPT in here, then I think we just auto-win the game, to be honest. So maybe King Gambit going down isn't too big of a deal. I just want to get some value with our Defiant King Gambit before he goes down. Like, I want to get a Sucker Punch off. I don't know how this works, because if he uses Mach Punch, is he slower than my King Gambit? Because if he is, then my Sucker Punch will still go off. But I honestly don't know the speed tiers. I think Crabrawler is ridiculously slow. Mach Punch. Okay, so we did call that right, which is good, because Arachnid will get a hit off. He's not going to go down to this. Oh my gosh, that was close. Wow, that was closer than I thought. Liquid. I'm so used to him being like 252 defense. Okay, good damage there. So Mach Punch is threatening us pretty heavy. I can't lie. How do I want to do this? I actually think I want, but even like okay, so I'm going to Sucker Punch. Even if we get Mach Punch first, I don't think it matters, because we'll get a double switch in with CAMERUPT and Sylveon, and they will just handle, like, CAMERUPT will just handle both of these Pokemon, so I'm fine with this. Let's just go, we'll just go Liquidation here. It's fine if it's a double KO. Sucker Punch comes out. Okay, so at least we get some damage. It's not gonna do much, obviously. Not very effective into both. Oh, he Sucker Punched. That's good. Okay, so he Sucker Punched into King Gambit. Mach Punched into, okay. Wow, I kind of wish this didn't happen like this, because I wanted a double switch. I wish he just would have attacked again. Either way, we definitely are gonna go into CAMERUPT, because we just showed that Sucker Punch can KO Crabrawler, which means that we can Heat Wave for free here. Do I want to Sucker Punch Nah, I still want to get this Heat Wave off. Yeah, I'm gonna Sucker Punch here, even though I think he's gonna protect, and then I think I Heat Wave. But if I think he's gonna protect, maybe we Earth Power just to make sure we don't miss. I'm just worried about a miss. It's fine though. Hopefully we don't miss. Okay, so he locked this in quick, which means I think he protected with Crabrawler. Nope, he did not. Okay, so Crabrawler goes down. We don't have to worry about that. King Gambit most likely attacked into CAMERUPT, but that's not gonna do much. As long as we don't miss, I think we just win here. Oh wow, he went. Okay, just don't miss. Just don't miss. Just don't miss. Just wow, and we lived. Oh my gosh, and we lived. That's insane. Don't miss. Don't miss. Thank you. All right, yeah, that's it. He's done. He's not living a Heat Wave from CAMERUPT, bro. This move is so strong. Okay, yeah, really weird option by him to decide to not go his Trick Room setters, because he had the slower Mons on paper. So I don't know why he did that. Now we don't have to Sucker Punch because we are faster. So our up to King Gambit actually does do a lot here. And obviously it's gonna be speed tie between Joe Camel CAMERUPT, but who cares? We'll get some damage off here. Not, oh my gosh. Wow, he lived with 1%, no focus sash. Oh, so he won the speed tie. That's not gonna KO though. Yeah, it'll do a lot, but won't KO. 1% is crazy. I don't know what's up with this game and 1% lives, but it didn't matter either way. We had Sylveon, who's obviously faster. But yeah, not deciding to go Trick Room is insane for him. Obviously, we could do that because we had the faster Mons. Like, but if I went Kangaskhan here, like, I think he just auto lost the game. So I don't know. That was weird. But okay, we kept the win streak alive. Odd decision to not go Trick Room, but I get it. In Trick Room matchups, you don't want to go your Trick Room setter. You want them to set up for you. But again, you can only do that if you have the faster Mons. Mega Floette team. Okay, so this should be a free Trick Room if I've ever seen one. Kangaskhan doesn't have to worry about if it's Zoroark or not because we have Scrappy. We definitely want CAMERUPT, and I think, yeah, we definitely want... King Gambit's really good in his team, but at the same time, if he goes Sneasler, I also... Yeah, no, we definitely want King Gambit here. So yeah, we'll go King Gambit, CAMERUPT. He's good into like 4 Mons. My main problem with having Kangaskhan as the Trick Room like fake out setup guy is like Trick Room gets up, but then after turn 1, it's hard to get him off the field. All right, so King Gambit Floette. King Gambit cannot take out our for a draft, so that's fine. Do we even want to set up? Yeah, we do. We do want to set up Trick Room. Yeah, we're fine. So I'm going to fake out Floette. As counterintuitive as that seems, I'm just gonna fake out Floette and Trick Room because I know King Gambit can't take us out, and I do not want Floette to get a common boost. Does Floette protect? She does not. Okay. Fake out's gonna do a lot. Last Resort will KO her once Trick Room is set up. What? Taunt King Gambit. Bro, that makes no sense because most people are gonna fake out King Gambit there. So that actually makes like 0 sense to do. That's hilarious. Yeah, okay, that's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna switch him out into our own King Gambit. Actually, you know what? Oh, we can't protect. That's hilarious. Taunt King Gambit. I have never seen that in my life, and I'll never see that again because everybody would fake out King Gambit in this scenario but me, simply because I just knew I had the Dark Berry. So yeah, having Taunt there made 0 sense. I don't want to lose his sash. I don't necessarily want to get CAMERUPT in. You know, I'll lose this sash. I have to. That's insane. Like, what? That's closed team sheet shenanigans at its finest. Okay, so King Gambit withdraws into who? Oh, it was Zoroark. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, cool. So Zoroark taunted, not King Gambit. Dazzling Gleam, cool. Good job. That's gonna do nothing, and your Floette's gone. So nice Mega Pokemon. Goodbye, buddy. Last Resort into Floette will KO. Okay, so now we know that it could be Zoroark. So we're gonna look out for Zoroark here. So what's this Pokemon gonna be? Actually, wait. If it's Zoroark, it'll be King Gambit, right? I'm pretty sure it's like it has to be set King Gambit. So yeah, this is actually Arcanine, which means that Kangaskhan can do nothing here. I still don't want to switch him out though. I think we just get our damage. Let's see. Can we do anything into anybody here? Yeah, honestly, we don't need King Gambit anymore. So we just need to get our other 2 people in. So Sucker Punch, do some damage. Let's see. Is it Flare Blitz and King Gambit? Cool. And I don't think King Gambit can take out unless he has Low Kick. He might have Low Kick. We'll see. If he doesn't have Low Kick, I don't think he can take out our Kangaskhan. So we'll get this Last Resort off, which is good. Does he have Low Kick? Oh, wait. Last Resort comes out first. I forgot about that. So goodbye, Arcanine. Wow. Kangaskhan went crazy. 2 KOs on Mega Floette and Arcanine. Kowtow Cleave comes out. I don't think that KOs. Yeah, it doesn't KO. Okay. So he has to Sucker Punch. The problem with Sucker Punching is I could... Oh, wait. He can't Sucker Punch if I have for a draft out. Yeah, so I could low-key just throw in for a draft in Last Resort. How could I bait this? I'm trying to think. Because I could bait this taunt, right? Yeah, because if I do this, then... Okay, well, I'm going for a draft because I don't care if he taunts me anymore. So he throws out Zoroark. I don't care if he taunts me anymore because if he taunts, then he loses Zoroark. He obviously can't Sucker Punch. Actually, how do I want to do this? Actually, well, okay. I got an idea. So I'm going to Last Resort into here and I'm going to Protect. That way he can't taunt me. And then next turn, if he decides to taunt me, he just loses to Eruption. So I'm fine with this. I wonder if he's going to click Sucker Punch into Armature. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, he wants to taunt me because he doesn't want me to get the Trick Room off. Let's see. So Protect comes out. If he just KOs, then that's fine. Psychic. Yeah, he just KO'd. Oh, man. What a read. All right. That's a good read by him. And what? Let me guess. Kowtow Cleave? Kowtow Cleave. Okay. So we could either Protect Trick Room, but if he gets the taunt call right, then we just lose. You know what? I think we go Heat Wave. Yeah, I think we go Heat Wave Trick Room. And either way, like, we're fine. Or we could go Heat Wave Psychic. I kind of like Heat Wave Psychic better now that I think about it. Yeah, I think we go Heat Wave Psychic just in case he's Sash. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We don't need Trick Room anymore. We kind of played this endgame a little wrong. I honestly expected a taunt, but it's fine. But yeah, I should have known that he thought that Kowtow Cleave was going to KO us. Let's see. All right, so CAMERUPT, as long as he doesn't miss, would do a ton of damage. Please don't miss. Psychic into CAMERUPT. Figured he's a very tanky boy. That's fine. We probably could have just clicked Eruption. Psychic comes out just to break Sash if he has it. And what is it? Kowtow? Oh, into CAMERUPT. Interesting. Okay. Just don't miss and this game's over. Yep, game over. GG's. Let's go, CAMERUPT. Way to clutch it up, buddy. Come on, man. Bro, I'm telling you, he hits so hard. I'm not gonna lie, these last couple days after my tournament from the other game, I am still going for champion rank. Champion rank right now is only 2050 rating, which sounds like a lot, but last season I got to 2150. I genuinely just haven't been playing this game as much because I've been busy with other games. But once my tournament's done on Sunday, then I will definitely be locking back in. Now this kind of looks like a Trick Room team. I don't want to start Kangaskhan here. I'm just gonna go King Gambit for a draft. This will feel kind of bad if yeah, if he doesn't start for a draft, this will feel bad, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. We'll go Sylveon and CAMERUPT in the back. He's got one of those teams where like I don't know what route he wants to go. He could go any route he wants. So let's see. Does he start for a draft? For a draft blast. Okay, so he's got fake out pressure. He's got water spout pressure. We can't sucker punch. Okay. Is he gonna imprison? I could see imprison. If he does imprison, what do I want to do? I mean, yes, we could just knock out his fur draft, but he's probably got Dark Berry. I'm going for his Blastoise. Yeah, I'm doubling into his Blastoise. His Blastoise is gonna get a free Aura Sphere or a free Dark Pulse off, but either way, it won't KO either of them. We have Sash and we have a Dark Berry. It might even be Water Spout. Who knows? Aura Sphere. Okay. We have a Focus Sash, so that's fine. Fur draft has no moves that can hit King Gambit, so that's fine. Imprison. Yeah, I figured. We do a ton of damage to Blastoise. I don't know if it KOs, but we do a ton of damage to him. So if Psychic comes out, good thing he doesn't have Psychic. Yeah, no, this doesn't KO, but it'll do a ton of damage to him, which is good. So Kowtow Cleave, boom. All right, good. That's good enough for me. All right, now, so he's probably worried about his Blastoise going down to a Psychic. I'm still gonna cover it just in case he wants to get rid of King Gambit. So he Dark Pulse. All right, so yeah, his Blastoise is gone. Does his Furidraft Psych? No, his Furidraft doesn't have a move that can hit King Gambit. No way. No way he has like Thunderbolt, right? Let's see. Hyper Voice. No. Wow, he had Hyper Voice. Okay, well, my King Gambit goes down. His Blastoise goes down. Unfortunate. If King Gambit got that Kowtow off, that'd be good. A lot of Furidrafts don't run Hyper Voice, including mine. So it was a little of a gamble. Okay, so now we go into Sylveon. Sylveon can set up free Calm Minds as long as he doesn't go like Sneasler. But yeah, with his team, like I have a team like this too, where it has a fast mode and then just like in a prison for a draft. It's gonna be really hard to win against these teams since we're running hard Trick Room. Let's see, Sylveon into Sneasler. Yeah, this was what I was worried about. Okay, but we do have a play here, which is Detect and Psychic into Sneasler. It's probably obvious, but we still gotta make it. Obviously, we could call this and we could just like protect for a draft, thinking it's gonna be close combat for a draft, and then we could Calm Mind. But I don't know. I can't read into people's skill level too much. Some people just do the most like linear, super effective move. So if he calls it, he calls it. Dire Claw. Okay, so yeah, exactly. The most linear, super effective move. Is it Hyper Voice again? Hyper Voice does not KO unless it crits. Just don't crit. And this Sneasler goes down. Don't crit. Thank you. All right, so Psychic does KO all the time unless it's sashed. Is it sashed? It's sashed, of course. Bro, no one even runs Sash Sneasler anymore. Oh, that's just unfortunate. So yeah, Dire Claw Hyper Voice is just super safe for him now. That sucks. That would have been a game-winning play right there, because Sylveon probably can take out everything else. How can we do this? I mean, double protect would be our out here, because if we switch in CAMERUPT, that's really bad for us. Actually, no, it won't. No, it won't be. This is fine. Yeah, we have to. We have to eat a Dire Claw and a Hyper Voice on CAMERUPT, unfortunately, but I just need Furidraft to go down, so it's Hyper Voice, or like Sylveon and CAMERUPT next to each other. Dire Claw comes out. Don't sleep or anything, please, please. Oh my gosh, why? Like, all right, whatever. We're already so it's fine. Hyper Voice, yeah. Dire Claw Hyper Voice was very safe for him. Unfortunate for CAMERUPT taking that much damage. Wait, yeah, now it's just the same thing again. I'm not gonna lie, the Sash won him the game. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The Sash won him the game. Sylveon, no, Sylveon's not living a Dire Claw and a Hyper Voice. That's the problem. Seal with Hyper Voice. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. Yep, just one of those things where an item won him the game. If he didn't have Sash on Sneasler, then he probably had a special attacker in the back, which means that Calm Mind Sylveon would just run away with the game. Dire Claw KO'd anyways. Yep. All right, GG's. Well played. I mean, I think we played into our outs really well, especially considering he had like a fast Imprison for a draft team, which is like just a really good counter in a hard Trick Room. But I think we played well. Not too bad. Ooh, we got Wolfie's team. Okay, this is my first time running into the Steelix team, so I don't even know how I would want to counter it. But I think we just set up Trick Room. We go CAMERUPT. Who do I think I want Sylveon, even though it's Steelix. I genuinely think I want Sylveon. Yeah, I kind of just want spread moves against this team. He has no way to stop spread red move. So you know what? I'm fine with this. Looking at it, Arachnid probably would be the choice, but the problem with my Arachnid is it's very specially bulky. So even like an Earthquake is gonna hurt a lot. And obviously, like, we can wide guard, but I mean, like, if I'm trying to hit a Liquidation and they're hitting us at the same time, like, it's gonna be really hard. He low-key might lead Steelix because we're obviously a Trick Room team and Steelix is very slow. But I'm fine with that simply because we have CAMERUPT. Like, if our first 2 Pokemon fall over and we get CAMERUPT next to Sylveon, I think we just auto-win the game. Okay, T-Tar Sinistcha. We're definitely faking out Sinistcha just because it could have Trick Room, it could have Imprison, we don't know what it's gonna have. Big Boss of Sandstream, that's a cool name. Alright, so yeah, fake outs, Trick Room, pretty obvious. I don't care if he Mega Evolves. And knockoffs, we have a Dark Berry. The problem is after turn 1, what do we do? That's the honest problem. Okay, so I think we fake out Sinistcha, he knocks off, right? Next turn, I think we Sunny Day and we last resort into Sinistcha. Then I think after that, he's gonna switch out T-Tar so we can last resort into a T-Tar slot. I think we got this pretty figured out. Fake out comes out. Dragon Dance, T-Tar. Okay, yeah, being faster is not gonna help you, unfortunately. So yeah, he's not switching out T-Tar, which means that we will get the Sunny Day off. So yeah, Trick Room comes out, nice. We're still gonna last resort into Sinistcha. We're just gonna last resort Sunny Day. I'm not sure if Sinistcha will go down. Depending on its build, I think it'll live, but it's fine. We don't need to get rid of it this turn. We just need Sunny Day up. Again, we want CAMERUPT next to Sylveon. Once we get CAMERUPT next to Sylveon, this T-Tar stands no chance. All right, so he Mega Evolves. That's good. No surprises there, which means he cannot get the weather back without switching out at least. Sunny Day comes out. Yeah, nah, people have adjusted really well to these hard Trick Room teams, but I still like them. I like it more when there's fast options though. So Last Resort does KO Sinistcha. That's good. Big Boss used Rock Slide. Okay. Only hits Kangaskhan, which is sad. I kind of wanted to KO. All right, yeah, we're just gonna keep ignoring T-Tar. Who does he throw in now? Rotom. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna double attack in a Rotom. It could protect, but I just want T-Tar to KO somebody. That's all I want. Hopefully it doesn't protect and we could KO Rotom too. If he's smart, he just double protects here and stalls his turn. Because again, if you want to beat hard Trick Room like this, all you have to do is make it to where their first draft doesn't get off the field. Like, obviously I want to throw in CAMERUPT, but if I throw in CAMERUPT into a Rock Slide, it's gonna be really bad, especially an up 1 Rock Slide. Or if I throw him into an Earthquake, which is now possible because he has a Levitate Pokemon in. So yeah, Psychic comes out. All right, so Rotom should go down here, which is huge. Yeah, you don't want to go down 2 Pokemon against hard Trick Room, unfortunately. So yeah, Last Resort destroys Rotom. Rock Slide again. Please KO, please KO, please KO, please KO. Thank you. Okay, so we got 2 turns of Trick Room left and we get probably Sylveon in, honestly. I want to throw in CAMERUPT, but wait, no, he's gonna have Sneelix. It's gonna be Steelix, right? So I do low-key need you know, I'm throwing in CAMERUPT. It's fine. Talonflame. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, how do I want to do this? So Talonflame can't use one of it. I still think I want Eruption, low-key. This is gonna sound insane, but I'm Eruptioning. Yes, I know Earth Power is more into T-Tar. I think T-Tar is gonna protect though, and even if he doesn't, it's still damage, and then Sylveon will be able to handle it. But yeah, again, he kept Friddraft on the field, which sucks for me, because we didn't get CAMERUPT next to Sylveon, which would have just been an auto win. We won't have to think. It would just be Eruption and Hyper Voice. If he protects Talonflame here, things get a little scary because we're gonna eat a Rock Slide for sure. Big Boss protect. Okay, so we called it right. Good. Does Talonflame protect as well though? No. Okay, so we did call this right. Okay, thank goodness. All right, so Talonflame should go down here. Eruption obviously is not very effective, but it's CAMERUPT. It's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, 75% damage. This Pokemon, I'm telling you, if you get it to attack, it does a lot of damage. We Psychic into Talonflame as well. So goodbye, Talonflame. And that should just be game over. Even if he luckily hits a double protect, it should be fine. We'll just get Trick Room up again next turn. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna switch in Sylveon here. Because if he does go for the double protect and land it, then at least he would have to make a decision here. So let's see. Does he hit it? He hits the double protect. Okay, this is why you gotta play in your outs. Unfortunate that he hit it. He now has a win condition, which sucks. But he has to click Rock Slide or Earthquake. I'm guessing Rock Slide. I don't think Rock Slide KOs. And then he has to eat a Hyper Voice with no Sand Boost. So I think we're fine. Up 1 Rock Slide, I don't think KO Sylveon without a crit. So he could get lucky. He had to play into his double protect out because now he can get really lucky with crits. But you gotta understand, if he goes Rock Slide, he could miss. Like, there's a lot of that. We could flinch to Rock Slide. Oh god. So he hits both. Doesn't KO either. Let's see the flinches. Doesn't flinch. Okay. How much? Oh, wow. Without the Sand Boost, you are nothing. All right. Yeah, no crit. Wow. All right. Yeah, so we don't even know if CAMERUPT would have flinched or not. But yeah, that was good that he played into his outs. We defeat a Sand team, which is beautiful. And we did it without Arachnid too. All right. I got 2 more games in me. Then I'm gonna go get me some food. So let's see if we can go 2-0 to end this off. What is this team exactly? Why does he have 2 Psychic types? A Sylveon, Hydrap. What is this? What is Chimichurl gonna do? I don't know. I'm scared. I think I just want to set up Trick Room though. Yeah, honestly, I don't see a reason why I don't just go Kangaskhan, Friddraft, CAMERUPT, and King Gambit. CAMERUPT obviously gets walled by Delphox. Well, actually not. If it's Mega Delphox, he gets walled because Levitate. But CAMERUPT can deal with Hydrapple in Trick Room, can deal with Arcaudon as long as we don't let the rain go up, which I don't see a rain setter. Unless I don't know what Chimichurl is gonna do. I'm not gonna lie. I just think that we need to bring King Gambit because he has 2 Psychic types. weird. Yeah, I don't know what this team's trying to do. Now, if y'all are still watching, can you let me know in the comments what team would you rather me go to champions with? Obviously, I said I'm going to do whatever it takes, but I think that Blastoise is a good enough Pokemon to get me to champions rank, like genuinely. Okay, now what I think Chimicho is going to do is like taunt, maybe Trick Room, who knows. I kind of want to fake out Basculegion and set up Trick Room because I feel like it might be flip turn into his slow mon for Trick Room, you know what I mean? What I could do is fake out and protect and just see what he does, but then I lose pressure. Alright, fine, whatever. We'll just let him flip turn. I know it's gonna be flip turn. I'm just gonna fake out in Trick Room. I already know it's gonna be flip turn and some weird move with Chimicho. Let's see. Mega what? This has a Mega? I didn't even know. What does this Mega even do? Is this like a prankster Mega? Like, what is this? I honestly know nothing about this Mega. Alright, I'm glad we faked it out because we have no idea what it's gonna do. Is it flip turn though? Most likely. Yeah, flip turn. Yeah, it's gonna be flip turn into a slow-mo. I knew this, but I mean, I just don't know what Chimicho's trying to do. It could be Psychic Terrain and then Delphox? Sylveon? Okay. Sylveon is definitely the slowest mon on the field. Maybe Chimicho's slow? Who knows? I honestly don't know. I genuinely do not know. I'm gonna Last Resort into Sylveon for sure. And I'm just gonna set up Sunny Day. And we'll just go from there, I guess. So Sunny Day comes out first. So Chimicho is not slower than Farigiraf. Unless maybe I click Trick Room. Boom Burst. What? What? Boom Burst. Copycat. What am I watching? Boom. Boom Burst Sylveon. First of all, it hits your opponent, or like your teammate. That's hilarious. But, bro, a fairy Boomers. Okay, I'm glad that he did that, though, because we get a double switch. But that's in a hilarious strat, and honestly, I respect him. That's so funny. I've never seen that ever. I don't know if he just cooked that himself, but I've never seen Boomers copycat. So, yeah, I am glad I faked out Chimicho. That goes without saying. But, yeah, Eruption comes out. That's going to be a double KO no matter what happens. We could just Iron Head as well. Yeah, we could just Iron Head to cover it. It doesn't really matter at this point. He's gonna have to protect or switch something here. If I had to guess, probably protect Chimicho and switch in something. So I'm glad we're doubling into it at least. Maybe we should have Cowtoad low-key. So Mega Camerupt comes out, no switches. Don't protect? Maybe scout out what we're doing? I know Chimicho's not living in Eruption, so it has to protect. Sylveon protects. Okay. Does Chimicho not protect? Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're not living, Chimicho. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're not living this one. Eruption comes out. Goodbye, Chimicho. So it's Steel Psychic, I'm guessing, because that's super effective. And I'm curious to see how he gets out of this. What Pokemon's gonna get you out of this one? Basculegion. That is not getting you out of this. Even an Aqua Jet in the sun is not gonna do too much. We could also Sucker Punch the Basculegion. You know what I might do? I might protect Camerupt here and just get rid of the Sylveon first. That way we don't lose any damage here and we turn it into a 2-1-2. Hopefully Sylveon doesn't withdraw because this would be really bad, because if that was the case, I would just Sucker Punch, or I would just Kowtow Cleave Basculegion. Actually, wait, yeah, I could have just Eruption and Kowtow Cleaved if I thought Eruption was going to KO Sylveon, but I'm not positive, so, yeah, no, I should have just Kowtow Cleave. Okay, either way, we're fine. No, we're not. Oh, that's bad. This was a really bad turn. Yeah, if I thought about this a little more, it should just be Kowtow Cleave into Basculegion. So yeah, Iron Head comes out. He's going to go up on defense. Doesn't necessarily matter. Basculegion's obviously going to go into Wave Crash. Yeah, okay, so he didn't even Aqua Jet. So he's locked in a Wave Crash. I'm just going to click Eruption here. We could just Eruption Kowtow. That was a really bad turn. We shouldn't have done that. There was no reason to protect. I guess like Aqua Jet would do some damage, but it wouldn't do too much. So Eruption comes out. Our Cowdon should just fall over. Yep, our Cowdon's done. And Kowtow KOs Basculegion, and that's game number 1 of the last 2. So yeah, Kowtow Cleave. GG's to Basculegion. I will be seeing you. And sadly, Sylveon cannot just win the game on her own. Trick Room is over, so Sylveon is the fastest mon on the field, but I still don't understand what she would click, to be honest. So we're just going to Earth Power so we can't miss, and we are going to Iron Head. We have Sash on King Gambit, so even if she has Mystical Fire in the sun, we don't go down. Hyper Voice, sure. Does a ton of damage, not enough, and that's the game, folks. Got a crit on King Gambit. Wow, that was even a crit. All right, so Iron Head, that should just be an insta KO. GG's, well played. Really weird original team from that guy. I respect it. All right, last game of the day, and what am I playing against, bro? What? What is this? This is like Mega Manectric? Mega Guard? No, it's definitely Mega Manectric. What? Belly Bolt strats. Okay, is this like an electric terrain type of thing? All I know is Camerupt has an insane matchup here. So yeah, we're just gonna go Kangaskhan, Farigiraf, Camerupt. Man, I guess King Gambit's really good here, but at the same time, I feel like I could just go Sylveon and dominate. So yeah, we'll just go there. Yeah, insane last game to play, but I'm glad we have a Mega Evolved Ground type to deal with this. All right, more Pico and Manectric. Man, I feel like Morpeko can have like taunt or something. So, you know, I'm just gonna fake out Morpeko. I don't know what Mandrake's gonna do. Probably gonna hurt us really bad. I don't really care. I'm just gonna set up Trick Room. Also, Morpeko's a dark type, so just better to fake out Morpeko. I don't want him to forfeit before I get CAMERUPT in, because I need CAMERUPT to get like 6 KOs, bro. I don't care if there's only 4 Pokemon. I need 6 KOs out of him. Alright, so Mega Man Electric, we figured. Alright, Intimidate, doesn't matter. Fake out into Morpeko. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. Crit almost KO'd with a fake out. Okay. Thunder. What? Wait, so does Morpeko... No, Morpeko's ability is Intimidate. And I just got paralyzed. Okay, that actually helps me because we just set up Trick Room, believe it or not. But, wow. He just hit a Thunder. Just cuz. like, just cuz he hit a Thunder. Okay, cool. Yeah. We could just Last Resort here. I'm pretty sure it's a Dark type, right? Yeah, no effect. Okay, fine. We'll just Last Resort into Morpeko. I don't want to see what he's about to do. And then we'll just Psychic here. I want one of my Pokemon to go down. Hopefully Kangaskhan. Thunder. Like, that is an insane play to make. Honestly, if you're running this team, you're already like clinically insane. There's no way. Okay, Last Resort into Morpeko. Goodbye, Morpeko. We'll never know what you were out here to do, which is good for me. In the comments, let me know your best guess of what he was trying to do. Psychic comes out. Won't do too much. Just getting some damage. Wow. Okay, never mind. It's a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Thunder again. Wow. I'm actually glad he hit it, but like insane. How did he just hit 2 raw dog Thunders and got a crit? Okay. I mean, if that's your strat, bro, like I don't think you're gonna win too many games, but hey, man, I respect it. All right, CAMERUPT comes out, and I think we just win here. CAMERUPT Sableye. Huh, okay. Sableye can't do anything to us. So, honestly, I'm just gonna Earth Power. I would just, Eruption, but he might be able to, you know what I mean, like, Sunny Day or something. Or, like, I mean, he might be able to Rain Dance. I do kind of want to throw off for a draft, but I'm trying to think. Can he do anything if I do that? Not really. Yeah, not really. He'd have to click Disable, like, preemptively. Like, if he doesn't know about Armor Tail, then he might do something here. We'll see. Let's see. So, CAMERUPT Mega Evolves. I just want to get CAMERUPT next to Sylveon one time in this video, bro, because I'm pretty sure we haven't had this. Is it Protect? Light Screen. Okay, so no Protect. I don't think you're living this through a Light Screen. Sorry. Unfortunate. Stab, super effective, very high special attack. Yeah, just not happening. All right, so we got the Earth Power off. Is it Belly Bolt in the back? Please don't surrender. It is Kronos, who is Garchomp. Ooh, wow, Garchomp is insane. Okay, I was not expecting Garchomp. We could just Earth Power and Hyper Voice. Nothing really stopping us here. It's gonna be Roselli Berry, maybe Protect Garchomp and run Roselli Berry, but honestly, what can he do after that? He'd have to land a double Protect, which I can't lie, people have been doing a lot in this video, so we'll see. Yes, we could Calm Mind, but Sableye has Oncorn. I don't feel like switching in for a draft. I want my 2 sweepers to go crazy, so yeah, we're just gonna deal with this. Quash, okay. Yeah, we could have threw in for a draft to avoid this. Doesn't matter, not really. Hyper Voice comes out to live because of Light Screen. Oh wow, Sableye didn't even have Roselli Berry. Okay, so Garchomp against the world, I guess. Let's see, what is it? Stomping Tantrum. Does that KO? It does not. Wow, CAMERUPT with the final showing. Okay, buddy. Surviving a Stomping Tantrum from Garchomp. Okay, I was not expecting that one. And alright, GG's. Well played. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. And as always, keep battling.